Hello, dear students. Good morning. I am Niranjan Jha, a teacher of Mahatma Gandhi Shikshan Sansthan Darbhanga. This time I am going to teach the students of class 8. This is subject science and this is chapter 4. The name of this chapter is metals and non-metals. This is 13th day on this video. This time we are revising the chapters. In previous few videos, we have revised many topics. This time we have to revise two main topics. These topics are reactivity series of metals and the displacement reaction. We have to revise reactivity series of metals and we have already read in different videos. All metals are not reactive. Some metals are more reactive, some metals are less reactive, and some metals are not reactive. On the basis of their reactivity, metals have arranged in a vertical column, and that vertical column or vertical series is known as reactivity series or activity series. I have written everything. All metals are not chemically equally reactive. Some metals are more reactive, some metals are less reactive, and some metals are unreactive. For example, we have already studied potassium and sodium react with cold water. So potassium and sodium are more reactive metals. Zinc and iron react only with steam. They do not react with cold water. So zinc and iron are less reactive. Copper and silver do not react even with steam. So we can say on the basis of these reactivity, these metals can be categorized into three groups. On the basis of this discussion, we can say that potassium and sodium are more reactive, zinc and iron are less reactive, and copper and silver are unreactive metals. On the basis of vigor means here speed of the chemical reaction of the various metals with oxygen, water, acids. They have been arranged in a group or series according to their chemical reactivity. I have written the definition. The arrangement of metals. You must memorize this line. The arrangement of, this is the definition of reactivity series. The arrangement of metals in a vertical column in the order of decreasing reactivities is called the reactivity series of metals. This series is also known as activity series of metals. Reactivity series or also chemical reactivity series or activity series of metals. Here I have written already, although we have read it in previous few videos, but here also to make it clear I have written the reactivity series of metals. This column is the name of metals. This is the symbols. The most reactive metal is potassium, which is placed at the top, and the least reactive metal is platinum, which is placed at the bottom. Here one thing is to be taken into care. Hydrogen is a non-metal. All are metals, but hydrogen is a non-metal. But still hydrogen has included in this series. Now these metals have arranged. This is a vertical column. Metals have arranged in decreasing order of chemical reactivity. As we come from up to down, their chemical reactivity decreases. For example, here magnesium and aluminum. Magnesium is above aluminum. Magnesium is more reactive than aluminum, and magnesium is down the calcium. If we shall compare the reactivity of magnesium, then what we shall find? Magnesium is below calcium. It means magnesium is less reactive than calcium, and magnesium is above aluminum. Magnesium is more reactive than aluminum. There the metals have arranged in decreasing order of chemical reactivity. In chemical reaction, a metal can replace another metal if it is placed above the other metal in the reactivity series. Any metal which is above in the series, that can replace the metal which is the down. Here magnesium can replace aluminum from their salt. Aluminum can replace Zn from their salt. Magnesium can replace aluminum, but magnesium cannot replace calcium. Magnesium cannot replace sodium from their salt. Now we have to revise what is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction, first this is the definition. A chemical reaction in which more reactive metals or more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound or from its salt solution. That reaction is known as displacement reaction. It will be clear from the discussion of the example. Here I have taken one example, CuSO4 plus Zn. CuSO4 means copper sulfate plus zinc. And what will happen when a piece of zinc will be placed in the solution of copper sulfate? This is aqueous solution. Zinc sulfate is in the form of aqueous solution. Then what will happen? This is the reactivity series. Here we are saying copper is here. Copper is below zinc. Zinc is above the copper. It means zinc is more reactive than copper. Here zinc is more reactive than copper. So zinc can replace copper from the salt solution. Here what will happen? This zinc will replace the copper. It will take the place of copper, and when it will replace the copper, it will combine with sulfate. It will form ZnSO4 zinc sulfate, and then copper will be separated. It will get separated and it will deposited over the strips of the zinc. CuSO4 plus Zn. This is ZnSO4 plus Cu. Copper sulfate plus zinc is equal to zinc sulfate plus copper. This is an example of displacement reaction. Second example of displacement reaction is FeSO4 plus Zn. First we have to see this reaction will take place or not. What will happen? This is one element or one metal Fe, and this is Zn, zinc, another. First we have to see the position of iron and zinc in the reactivity series. Here we say what we are seeing, this is zinc, Zn, and this is iron. Zinc is above the iron. Zinc is above iron. It means zinc is more reactive than iron. Here I am writing zinc is more reactive than iron. So zinc can replace iron from its solution. FeSO4 iron sulfate plus zinc. Here again what will happen? Zinc will take the place of iron. Iron will be separated, and when zinc will come here, it will form zinc sulfate, and iron will get separated. It will get iron. Fe. Zn FeSO4 plus Zn is equal to ZnSO4 plus Fe, and this ZnSO4 we shall get this salt ZnSO4, and Fe means iron will be separated. Here this is one question or activity, or one question, or question may be asked in the form what happens when, or why this happens. Color of copper sulfate solution is blue, and when zinc is placed in this copper sulfate solution, then after some time the blue color disappear and the solution becomes colorless. Here the question is why the color of zinc copper sulfate solution change from blue to colorless after keeping few small pieces of zinc into the solution. Then what will be the answer of this question? We shall write, since Zn, zinc is more reactive than copper, so when zinc is placed in the copper sulfate solution, then zinc replaces copper and form ZnSO4, form zinc sulfate solution, and copper gets separated. Now copper sulfate solution has changed into zinc sulfate solution. This is also aqueous. Aqueous means here in liquid form. Then after reaction what happens? Copper sulfate solution changed into zinc sulfate solution. Color of copper sulfate is blue and color of zinc sulfate is colorless. So due to this displacement reaction, the color of copper sulfate or blue color of solution change becomes colorless. The color of zinc sulfate is colorless. It has no any color. Here also this is another question. Why when in iron sulfate solution some pieces of zinc is placed, then white color of the solution change. And what is the color of FeSO4? Iron sulfate. This is the green solution. Color of iron sulfate is green. When zinc is placed, then iron is replaced, and slowly iron sulfate changed into zinc sulfate. Color of zinc sulfate is colorless. It has no any color. So after some time, color of color of iron sulfate changed into colorless solution of zinc. Then revise it. What will be question? Why why the color of green color of iron sulfate changed into colorless solution? We shall write the answer. Zinc, here you can also see in this reactivity series, zinc is above the iron. It means zinc is more reactive than iron. So zinc can replace iron from its solution. It will replace the iron. When zinc is placed in iron sulfate solution, then iron sulfate solution changed into zinc sulfate solution. Color of iron sulfate solution is green and color of zinc sulfate solution is colorless. So green color disappear and changed into colorless solution. Here iron sulfate changed into zinc sulfate. Now see carefully this third example. ZnSO4 plus Cu. What will happen here? Can Cu replace the Zn? Here can replace Zn, Cu to Zn or not? We have to see the position of zinc and copper. This is the copper and this is the zinc. It is clear zinc is more reactive and copper is less reactive. And we have discussed more reactive metal can displace less reactive metal. Here zinc can replace copper. Copper cannot replace zinc. Less reactive metal or less reactive element cannot replace more reactive element. Here zinc, copper cannot replace Zn from ZnSO4, so reaction will do not take place. Here we shall write no reaction. Most of the non-metals do not show the displacement reaction. Non-metal normally do not show this type of reaction or displacement reaction, but sometimes we see some examples of the displacement reaction in case of non-metals also. For example, chlorine is more reactive than bromine, so it displaces bromine from potassium bromide. Here this is the 2KBr potassium bromide solution plus chlorine. Here chlorine is more reactive than potassium, so chlorine will replace potassium and it will form potassium chloride. Here potassium combined with chlorine and form potassium chloride, and bromine become separated. It get separated. Now in the next video we have revised all the topics of this chapter. Now we shall try to solve some questions of this chapter in next video, and then we shall start new chapters. Thanks.